Good day, learners. In this video lesson, I am going to discuss Module 1 of our CSS lesson, which is entitled Prepare Hand Tools. So at the end of this module, you are expected to identify the different hand tools used in CSS, compare and contrast the different hand tools, and use hand tools in assembly and disassembly process in CSS. Our hand tools is divided into 4 categories. We have ESD tools, we have the hand tools, we have cleaning tools, and diagnostic tools. So we will discuss these different tools in this video lesson. Let us go to the first category of hand tools. We have the ESD tools. ESD means electrostatic discharge. So these tools prevent the sudden flow of electricity to your computer to avoid damage to its components. There are 4 tools discussed in the module. The first one, the anti-static wrist strap. This anti-static wrist strap is used by putting this strap into your wrist and then tapping it in any metal surface, metal part in our system unit, or you can tap it in our ESD mat. The next tool is what we call the anti-static mat. In lieu of anti-static mat, since I don't have an example of the anti-static mat, I use this anti-static rubber mat. They serve the same purpose like that of an anti-static mat to prevent the sudden flow of electricity to our computer to avoid damage. So they serve the same purpose. There are also available equipment like this in Lazada. You can buy it in pairs, in set, so you can have it in your home. The next ESD tool is what we call the ESD jacket or the anti-static jacket. So these jackets just prevents us from having contact with the equipment in our system unit. So I don't have an example of an ESD jacket since it is too much for us to use all of these anti-static devices. At least we have this anti-static wrist strap and anti-static mat. It's already fine. We can already have we can already start our disassembly and assembly process. The last ESD tool discussed in the module is the anti-static slipper. So an anti-static slipper is just a rubber slipper which prevent us from being electrocuted or experience electrical shocks. So any type of rubber slipper can be used as an ESD anti-static slipper. Let's go to the second category of hand tools. We have the hand tools. So these tools are used in performing works on our physical system using only our hands. These tools can be manually operated using force or can be electrically powered using electricity. The first hand tool is what we call the flathead screwdriver. This tool is used to tighten or loosen slotted screws. The next hand tool is the Phillips head screwdriver. This is used to tighten or loosen cross head screws. For the Torx and the head screwdriver, if you have this kind of screwdriver set, it is included in this type of tool, the hex, which is a starlight, and the Torx for you to screw and unscrew this type of screws. The next tool is the needle nose plier, or commonly called the long nose plier. This is used to manipulate small objects or used to bend wires. Next is the wire cutter. This looks the same with the long nose plier, but the main function of this one is to cut wires. It is used to cut wires. It has sharp teeth. Next tool, we have the tweezer. So these tweezers is used to manipulate small parts, small objects inside our system unit. Next tool is our flashlight. The flashlight is very handy in dealing with narrow and dark spaces inside our system unit, the flashlight. And if you have this kind of tool, the power tool, which has a battery, it will make our work faster. So all you have to do is press the buttons for loosen, the other button for tighten. You can also replace the type of screw that is going to be loosened by replacing this. It depends upon the screw that is on your system unit later on, the power tool. So aside from those common tools that we commonly see in our home or workstations, we also have these kind of tools that are not readily available. So what are these tools? So these three tools, they are called wire strippers. These are different types of wire strippers. It depends upon the wire that you are going to strip. Okay. And this one, this is what we call a crimping tool. This is used to create a patch cable that is used in our networks, the crimping tool. We also have here a punch down tool, which is used to insert network cables in patch panels. Patch panels are something like this. I don't have an example since they are used in large networks, in buildings or school sometimes. So we call them patch panels. And this one is a punch down tool. Let's go to the cleaning tools. So the cleaning tools are used to maintain and organize the contents of our system unit, especially the cables. So the first cleaning tool we have is what we call the lint-free cloth. This is used to wipe away dust in our computer system or in our workstation. The next one we have here, a paintbrush. It is just a simple paintbrush used to brush away the dust being accumulated by the different exhaust fans inside our system unit. the paintbrush. And we also have here what we call cable ties. These cable ties are simply used to organize the different cables. Since we have a lot of cables, especially at the back of our system unit, these cable ties are used to organize them. Additional tool in our cleaning tools, I forgot to mention, we have the parts organizer. These tools are used to organize small parts being disconnected in our computers or laptops. So the small parts will not be scattered around. These are what we call the parts organizer. We go to the last category of hand tools. We have the diagnostic tools. These tools are used to check the integrity of circuits inside our system unit. The first diagnostic tool we have is what we call the multi-tester. This multi-tester is used to check the integrity of circuits and the quality of electricity in our computer system. The multi-tester. Next is the LAN tester. So this LAN tester come in pairs. We have the A and B. So if you are testing long network cables, this can be very useful. So what the function of this particular tester is used to check whether the created patch cable or the network cable is functioning properly. Let's say, for example, we have here a network cable. Just plug in both ends of the patch cable, turn on the light, turn on the switch, and the lights goes on. So make sure that you have all of the 8 lights flashing simultaneously, then you have a good network cable. So those are the different hand tools that we are going to use and will be utilizing in our course, Computer System Servicing. I'll be expecting the same video output from you. As one of your performance tasks, you'll be identifying tools in your household, any available tool that is being used in your houses, and enumerate the function. These tools should be related to what I discussed in our module 1. Thank you very much.